Answer this in 10 seconds. Based on the given patterns, what do you think is the next design? The right answer is letter B. Next question. Given these premises, what's the next design? The answer is letter A. And last question. Find the next number of the sequence. Therefore, the next number of the given sequence is number 30. What have you noticed while answering? Or rather, how did you get the answers right? Were you reading the patterns and predicting what's next based on the first pictures and numbers? The answer is quite simple. You're using logic. So what exactly is logic? Logic is like having a set of rules that help us make sense of the world. For instance, if we establish a rule that all cats have fur and then learn that Fluffy is a cat, logic guides us to the conclusion that Fluffy must have fur. The subject regarding logic is quite broad, but in this video, we're gonna talk about inductive reasoning. Inductive reasoning refers to reasoning that takes specific information and makes a broader generalization that is considered possible. Take, for example, our friends Hill and Game. Hill is really smart. He likes to make art and plays instrument really well, while Kane enjoys art and music. Using inductive reasoning, we can assume that Kane is also smart. But bear in mind that the conclusion of inductive reasoning might not always be accurate, but it helps us navigate through the uncertainties. Inductive reasoning is when you start with specific observations or facts and infer a general rule or conclusion from them. To formulate inductive reasoning, one must have specific observation, next is pattern recognition, and lastly, have a general conclusion. Your specific observation is cheap medications A and B both cause major side effects. Your pattern recognition is that all observed cheap medications cause major side effects. Now, your general conclusion is that all cheap medications cause major side effects, so it's better to buy more expensive medications. Now you have formulated an inductive reasoning. Inductive arguments are arguments intended to be judged by the inductive standard of, do the premises make the conclusion probable? So the strengths of inductive arguments range from very weak to very strong. Like for example, how does this number lead to 30? If the pattern is consistent and follows a rule, that means that the strength of inductive argument is very strong and possible. Inductive reasoning is most often misproperly used, especially with our favorite neighbor, Marites. Watch this video to have an insight.
Sakit din tiyan ko, ma.
Hoy, Mare, ano yan sa anak mo? Naku, Mare, kanina pa kasi dinadaing nitong batang tong yung sakatan tiyan niya. Ayan no, medyo bloated nga siya. Dadalhin ko na siya sa ospital. Buntis! Buntis yung anak mo, Mare!
Talaga?
Oo, totoo! Buntis yan. Ganyan na ganyan yung panganay ko eh. Sumakit yung tiyan tapos nagsusuka. Nagsusuka ka. Oh, sabi sa'yo, Mare, yung pala buntis ang bruha. Tapos ang pinaglilian, yung Lazada. Panay add to cart nga ngayong 11/11 biggest one day sale ng Lazada. Kaya nga, yung anak mo, Mare, buntis yan. Pustahan, buntis yan. Oo.
Mare, 9 anyos pa lang tong anak ko. Hindi ba nga to din?
So since they have used the premises of the symptoms of pregnancy and other illnesses, and based on their recent experience, they have formed a conclusion that the girl might be pregnant, has UTI, has high blood, and other illness. That is why when constructing inductive reasoning, make sure that you have valid premises so that your strength of argument will be very strong. That is all. Thank you for watching.